What's going on, guys? JFC here. We have got the Liga Player of the Month leaked, and it is Kylian Mbappe. So we're going to talk about what that's all going to look like, fodder, the rest of the market, the rest of the Mbappe cards. We're going to look at all that in this video. The Fantasy FUT Team 2 was out of packs today, so we have 15 hours from when I'm recording this video to when they go out of packs. And then after that, we're just going to kind of see what happens. Nobody really knows what's going to happen after that. The heroes as well go out in 15 hours. So what's that going to mean? Does anybody have any idea? I mean, we're going to get like a FUT birthday prep kind of thing. You know, we haven't had, the only time we've ever had promo cards leave on Wednesdays is when we get like a prep kind of thing. Like Team of the Year prep, Team of the Season prep. We've had Winter Wildcard prep, I think. There's like a few other promos we've had preps for, but usually it's for like the really big ones. And FUT birthday is a really big promo, so that could be what's happening. Or it's just a reason that we can't even really predict at this moment. So we'll just have to see. We got a player SBC today, and it's Milo Rashica, who just looks 80 finishing. Like, if you're gonna give a card from Galatasaray, the unfortunate truth behind it is he has to be a little bit juiced to get in people's teams or to even make benches. And I'm talking even for the people who don't have a very good team. Like, he's not gonna fit in any sort of chemistry. So that argument of like, you know, not everybody has a great team, this card will improve some teams out there. It's like, will it? I mean, this card's, no one can link this guy. Kosovo and Galatasaray, like, he's just not gonna be able to be linked, and he's just not that good. Now, the thing is, he can get like a +3, right? Obviously, even with the +3, he wouldn't be that good. But the nice thing is he's only 83 rated. So like, if you wanted to do it, you could, because they're almost guaranteed to get like at least +2 pretty much. They have to be really unlucky to not at least get a +2. So in that case, an 83 rated squad for like an 88 rated fodder card is something. But to make someone's team, it's just not going to. Really simple as that. The 83 times 10 also refreshed today. It refreshes once a day for the next couple days. And I'll have that for the end of this video if you guys want to stick around for that. Other than that, we're just not getting much content. As we have seen the past few promos, EA just kind of give up on stuff. Like the last 3-4 days of each promo, I mean, you might as well not even release content those 3 days. I mean, we usually get like a pretty lackluster player SBC. We got an out of position SBC, I think, was it last week? Or maybe that was even, you know, earlier than that. I don't remember, but the content, the last like 3, 4, 5 promos for the last 3-4 days of said promo have been bad. I mean, it's just been bad. So for leaks here, we'll look at the Liga Player of the Month in a sec here. But first, we have a couple new packs added. We have the Prime Gaming Pack. You know, sometimes update it once every couple months to make it a little bit better. This says contains 7 gold rare players, 2 player picks with a minimum 82 overall, 12 rare consumables, and 1 De Bruyne on loan. I think it's the same pack we've been getting. It's just with a Kevin De Bruyne added on loan, so like it's just kind of pointless. But free Prime Gaming Pack, well, I mean, it's free if you have Amazon Prime, obviously, which is just, you know, something they added. They used to be a lot better, by the way. They definitely did. But this is what I want to talk about. 75 plus rare gold players pack contains 5 rare gold players rated 75 or higher. If you remember last year, I believe it was like November, December time, they released a 5x75. And I think it didn't even require golds. I think it was like, might have been minimum silver, minimum bronze. I don't know exactly the requirements, but I remember it was extremely cheap. And it was 5 rares, 75 plus. They were very, very good. I saved up like 500 for the Team of the Year last year. Got some Team of the Years in them. I just remember them being very good. And I'm glad that these packs are coming back because I remember them being cheap also. It could possibly be really good for League SBC grinding. So I think that's a positive if that comes out and has like a similar sort of requirement that we have seen in the past. Now, Mbappe won the Player of the Month in the Liga. This is what the card is going to look like. Something like this. 93 rated, 99 pace, 92 shot. It's going to be insane. His other one was about 2 million coins, if I remember right, during Team of the Year time. And this one's going to be something similar, if not a little bit more expensive even. It probably is going to be something like 2.5 million or so. The market is up, you know, higher than what it was before Team of the Year, so they could decide to make it even crazier with the requirements. The high-rated fodders already started to go up, kind of in preparation for this. So if you bought some already, we are looking good. I'm talking more about that here in a sec. Erling Haaland obviously had 5 goals today. It's funny that like we don't get the man of the matches whenever they're like good players. It's just funny how that works, right? Like last game we literally got man of the matches in those games, and now we're not getting them, I guess. Well, maybe were some of them not released the same day? That actually could be happening in the future. Maybe in the next day or two, those could come out. But it would be cool to see a Holland SBC. It would be cool. By the way, guys, new Team of the Week. We don't have any leaks for it. It's just a concept here. We just have the cards to look at this time. Harry Kane, David, Openda, Militao. Could be a good Team of the Week. Rabiot. Some interesting cards in here. Trossard there as a striker. Featured Team of the Week. Could be some good stuff to look at, so we'll have to check that out tomorrow. Random side note. Do you wish we had the old chemistry system back, or do you like the new one better? I think there's definitely parts of the new one I like a lot. There's parts of the old one I like too, You know, just getting that one link was all you needed. But at the same time, now your right back and your left wing can link together, which I think is kind of like the future of chemistry, in my opinion. So it's really tough to say. I think there's positives to both. I don't mind the chemistry system this year. Maybe if they had it a little bit different in terms of like off-league players, like that Rashika, just hard to link that kind of player. So maybe if they could do something with that, but otherwise, I think it's tough to say. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. So the upgrades from today's games, Calvin Phillips going to get a +1 to an 89 rated. Looks like a solid card there. And then we're going to get Nicola Barella upgrade to a 91. And that card obviously looks very, very good. So if you took a risk on Forsberg, I mean, you probably knew it wasn't going to pay out, but it didn't pay out. They got absolutely hammered by that tall dude over there in Norway. Now, looking at the market, Gold MBAPPE has dropped about 40,000 coins in preparation or anticipation for that Player of the Month card. My guess is they'll probably come out in the next few days, 3-4 days. They're probably not going to be super fast with it, if I had to guess. You know, I think I remember last time it took them a little while to release the Mbappe. I'd not be shocked if they waited all the way till Friday, Saturday to release him. I really wouldn't be shocked. But just be prepared. It could come out tomorrow. It could come out on Saturday. You know, we just have no way of knowing for sure. So Inform Mbappe and the Purple Mbappe, I forgot what this is even called. Is it like World Cup Phenoms? Is that what it was? They're all down about a couple 100,000 coins right now. His Inform was just right here. I totally lost it. But looking at his Player of the Month right here, it was 2.1 million to do. I'm expecting the new one to probably be like 2.5 to 3 million coins. You might say that's kind of insane. Obviously, it's like a +1 literally on this card. Maybe like a +2 in physical or something like that, right? But EA, with the market being higher than it has been in previous years, I think EA are going to make this extremely expensive. And it would be cool to have, you know, like a 92 Mbappe, being able to put him into the SBC to kind of like be able to upgrade it to the 93 for a little bit cheaper. They've done that in the past. Remember FIFA 19, they released the Prime Icon SBCs and they released the Moments Icon SBCs. You could put in the Prime Icon into a separate SBC to then make it a little bit cheaper. EA is probably just not nice enough anymore to do that for us. But if you have a 92, I wouldn't do the 93. I think it's just, you're not going to notice any difference at all, I'm sure. Don't worry about doing it. But yeah, I think it's going to be extremely expensive. So even if you don't have a 92, and I wouldn't say do the 93 for sure. We'll obviously just have to see what the price is when he comes out. But if you look back at the store here on the console, we did get the double chance packs. They did come out. This is the only day they were like, they had to come out today, and they did. Got the refined Winter Bear Players Pack and the enhanced one. This one's tradable. So we were able to get a tradable one. Now it only has a 17% chance to get a Fantasy FUT player, as you can see there, and also you only get one per account. This really didn't add much supply to the Fantasy FUT market. It really didn't add that much. This one actually has a 41% chance, but it's untradeable, so that didn't really see the supply increased either. But we did see these packs, and we had to know in the future that they are possibilities to come out. We'll know in the code before they were to come out, but yeah, they only were one per account, so it wasn't quite as scary as maybe we expected or we're thinking it could be. So the prices on these cards really haven't moved much. If anything, they've gone up. Literally, they've only gone up because we're getting closer to the 17th here. Like all these cards, Benacer, Matoma, Jota, they're all like the same price. Emery Chan, same price as they have been pretty much. Once again, like we talked about, I like the cheaper ones. I do. Someone did say in the comments yesterday, though, that Brighton don't play till April 1st. It's their first game because of the international break. That sucks. That makes me not like Matoma nearly as much. Now, he'll probably still go up over time, just a longer hold, but if you're going all in on him or something like that, then be wary of that. It sucks that, you know, the international break, like, just is so dead, isn't it? You have to understand why it exists, but it's just like, oh, just so dead that weekend. Now, Firmino, and where's Alaba? I'm not sure Alaba's on here. Let's go look. We got Firmino. Where is Alaba? Alaba right here. Contention for an upgrade coming up here today. Raspadori, obviously, also. And the Frankfurt player is Tuta. Now, Napoli's up 2-0, and Real Madrid is up 5-2. So we're not looking at too much risk here. Like, people are kind of counting on Napoli to win. The price is already indicative of that. Raspadori's 3.19. I still think he might rise if, like, you're talking in the middle of the game, he might go up. I'm not expecting him to do much more, though, go up much more, even after the game, too much, because of the fact that everyone already expects it, so it's kind of a little bit different there. Same goes with Alaba, too. Now, Roberto Firmino, you know, if you believe in the Liverpool Magic and they win 3-0 away from home, this card will double in price. It actually will. It'll be 1.6 million coins. I know it's like a stupid bet. It's a stupid gamble, but at the same time, no one's really counting on it. Firmino actually might not go down very much if they lose, and, you know, you could double your money there, make 800k profit slight if Liverpool do the miraculous. And we've seen crazier things happen, you know, we have. I'm not saying it's going to. I'm definitely not saying it's going to, but we've seen crazier things happen. Now, the fodder market, everybody wants to kind of look at the higher end. It's going up right now slowly. We're seeing 89s go up to 38 plus. They were down at, right around the 35, 36 mark just right before Mbappe leaked. 88s are up about 1,000 coins. The 90s and 91s are up big. 90s are already up about 7K a card. They were 45K at their lowest. Like 91s were also 7, 8K lower. And Casemiro was 78K. I actually bought one. I should have bought more of this card. I was like, he's a little bit more than I would hope for him to be if he was just straight fodder, right? But he's up like literally almost 20K from when he went out of packs. It was a great investment. I should have bought more. And sometimes you just have to take the L on that, because I was thinking in my head, I was like, damn, I bet that because he's rare, people don't really pack him. He's kind of fodder. Only 92 rated card that is fodder. I was like, damn, it might be a good investment. And he was, but sometimes you just don't pull the trigger. Yeah, so we're already looking good on high rated fodder. We did really well there. I think the lower stuff we can look at over next weekend, but right now we won't worry about it too much. We should see a lot of supply for FUT birthday, but also a lot of player SBCs too. So I think I will like it a lot coming up here. I'm going to. I think more so on Friday. We're not going to see much supply at all on Wednesday and Thursday because we don't have anything in packs, at least that we know of, right? So I'm still going to wait until this weekend to try and buy some stuff. But let's open the A310. Our last chance to actually get a World Cup Fantasy FUT hero player here. All right, here's the pack. Did anybody packing these hero cards, by the way? Do these cards exist? I don't see anybody opening. I don't see anybody packing any of these cards. I don't see any people opening packs anyway. Team of the week, which we'll take. France, striker. Who is this? Griezmann. Oh, that's actually pretty big. The card looks good. Just a 3-star weak foot, which is kind of disappointing, but I love his red card. Okay. Ferland Mendy. That might as well be Prime Roberto Carlos. I packed them just about the same amount. That's okay. Hope you guys got something better, though. I love you all. I'll see you next video very, very soon. Peace.